All I ever known was battle. The priestess broadened my horizons considerably. I was never one for long conversations. I never really knew how to talk to people. She would laugh as I struggled to speak, but never made me feel ashamed.
So, you better wake up so we can play, got it? I want to tell you something. Okay? Talk to you later.
The Lily from those memories. That must be this poor white priestess here. You want her wish to live on. I see. Then it is fitting that we call you Lily. That way her hopes will live on in you. Perhaps that is our lot, as those who carry on. Though we have no precious memories of our own to cling to, we can pass on the hopes and dreams of those who came before. What fate awaits on people who have nothing? Hatred is the vilest blight, and affected by purification and festers. Listen well, Farron, last of the undying warriors. The bond of the deathless pact will pass on to a new priestess. I beseech thee, carry us in your memories. Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Ender Lilies, where this will be, at least I know this is the starting point of another video, but we are going to explore the final area in the game, and, you know, pretty much we're going to be getting some endings today. I do know that for level grinding, I'm going to want to grind out these guys. I've gone through the map. The only places that are not finished off are literally just the areas we have not gone to in the story yet, or are areas that I have to go to for the final ending. So I'm just leaving them blank for now, basically. But we're very close to beating the game. I may beat it tonight, or I may just get very close and finish it off another day. But there's final secrets that need to be found. I'm actually kind of proud of myself for actually finding pretty much all the collectibles on my own, and not using a guide. Usually, I would have used a guide to go through all this. Oh, nothing to get up there. Dude, I don't know who would be sitting and trying to listen to the game's soundtrack, and then you're just listening to this one and be like, oh yeah, I just love this one. The one that fucking screams at you. Okay, we can move on. This place is pretty straightforward, and the enemies are fairly simple. Jeez, there's a lot of blight down here. Oh, reach every respite. We have found the final respite in the game. I want to see the sky, the magnificent
magnificent blue sky. I had lost hope in ever drawing again, and yet my left hand brings hope. If I can tame it to write, then maybe, to be spirited away by some kind soul, even for just a brief respite.
Frida's will. Obtain findings 24 through 28. Looks like there's nothing over here. Oh. Ah. This is where she was drawing. This game, it sets a tone perfectly with every area you go through. And right now they are perfectly setting the tone to tell you this is where the heart of it is. That was the final piece of getting max HP. The research in the verboten domain was meant to find a cure for the White Priestess of the Fount, but instead, they chose to carry out grotesque experiments on live human subjects. The White Priestess has no heir, so they dare to create their own. The mages who carry out these experiments, the king and the chief guardian who approve them, they've all gone mad. Just what do they intend to do with these esoteric... Well, that's definitely not it. I don't know. Will they replace the White Priestess with one of these abominations? And that is the final collectible. And let me guess, in here is the final boss. Yes. Journey to all maps. This is the final boss. This place is not actually finished, though. Trophy-wise, I am missing one last relic. It means there's something in here yet. What? Missing. And is it over here? It really doesn't want me to get up there. There's one last item here. Maybe it's below ground. Let's see. Before I fight that final boss, no matter what ending I go for, I'm going to grind out to level 100 first. That last item is here somewhere. It's the question of where. I think it's still on the right side. I found that piece there. The last... Okay, there could be a relic you get for beating the game or finding the last collectible. Probably, I do believe that is a thing. I have accidentally jumped back up to the top. Where it matters not how far I went. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing else over here. There just isn't. But what am I possibly missing? It's something on the left wall, I think.
something over here. Well, I did say I was gonna go level grinding, so... Flowers both blighted and purified have taken root even this far out. Is this? This is it. My final purification. Lily. I've been watching all along. You tried to help, just like everyone else. But this burden is not yours to bear. This blighted world is of my making. I've brought it upon myself. Isn't it tragic that the sole purpose of being born is to carry the sins of those who came before? Truthfully, I wish you had been born far in the future, into a purified world, free of blight. So please, I beseech you, go and live of your own accord. The blight is being purified. Are you able to go on? The White Priestess of the Fount is not only purifying you, Lily. She is attempting to purify the blight that permeates all of Land's End. Her spirit is gone, but surely her body must remain. I cannot continue on past this point. A deathless pact I made with a priestess long ago chains me. Leave the rest to me. I hope you can fulfill the priestess's final wish. For my part, I failed in those very same duties. Come now. Don't give me that look. Our journey was one of many hardships, and yet, I found solace in your company. The pact will bring us together again. One day. Until then, live and be well, Lily. Truth remains in the abyss, tragedy never ceasing. That means that was ending A. Which is actually pretty fucking sad for our poor boy to be like, nah, I can't go. You get to go and be happy. Me? I'm staying here. But with that, I am now going to actually move on with the level grinding because I don't want to fight the final boss without being maxed out. But we did one ending, we still have 2 more endings to do. One of them requires me to beat the final boss normally, and the other requires me to beat the final boss under a specific condition. So, we are going to load back in to our save as we are already level 100 now after doing some level grinding, which only took about 40 minutes to get from level 79 to 100. And we are ready to fight the final boss with a very specific ending. At long last. The White Priestess of the Fount. Coming here was pointless. Flee. Be rid of this place. It is too late for me. Holy shit. Oh, it's gonna spawn those fuckers, huh? Man, I really can only hope you don't end up being so difficult because I do have to fight you twice. Look. I never got my bird's not even in here. What the hell? Ow! Almost all my damn health with that. Stop. Come no further. For you too will be consumed by my blight. Surely you saw many flowers on your journey here. The awful rain of death, darkening the skies of Land's End. Thriving on the rain, they blossom off my blighted body, the root of the scourge. I can feel the blight surging through my form. If only I had control over its spread, then I could have stopped it. Perhaps a day will come when I can hold back the blight without it seeping out. Not that it matters anymore. I wish the world didn't require that you bear the burden of the blight. You're the only clone of myself left. Lily, even knowing what you do now, do you wish to remain with the priestess of the fount?
will you bear the blight together?
No. This suffering is mine to bear and mine alone. Please, don't let this be your fate. Please.
Damn. Well, she whispers from the abyss, be round as one, we shall never be apart. I do hope I didn't skip anything important with the credit scene there. I mean, obviously, that's just the bad ending. And now, for the more important part. Hold on. What is this? Oh. Cool. Now then, as we have come here before, I had denied grabbing the final stone tablet, but now we have taken it. And we will also now find out what this portal is about. Oh, it was just a safe way out of there? Are you for real? Well, okay then. What we need to do is go back to where we started. To the very beginning, where it all began. And before I forget, I'm going to actually put my relics back together. Also, that relic we picked up after defeating the final boss just gives Lily the look of, well, looking like she's completely blighted. It is down here that we will make it. This is what the 7 stone tablets do. Perhaps performing the ancient spell here will unfetter the protective power of the White Priestess within your amulet. I'll decipher the stone tablet that we've pieced together. With any luck, it will ease the burden purification has placed on you. Rebirth. Restore power to the lost amulet. I'm not actually sure what's up here. I'm apparently missing a relic still? Maybe you get it after you beat the game? With the good ending, I suppose? Oh, you know what? I can see this. You beat the game with the good ending, the true ending, and Lily will probably get, like, an item that completely, like, keeps her normal. Like, she won't look blighted at all. That's probably what's gonna happen. Yes. Now, it is time to fight once again. Oh, all the White Priestesses are here. And then you get a second phase. Oh boy, I'm kind of out of my stuff. Holy crap. Look at the dog, he doesn't know what to do, he's like, huh, 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 huh. Ow. Please heal. Ay, 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 ay. No, oh my god, oh, no, 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 that's not, no, that's real bad, are you kidding me? Okay, I gotta do something about this dog, I think. He is not going to be helpful in any way possible, like, at all, because he's just on the ground, and I need something that's actually gonna be either sitting there hurting the boss, or just something. I don't know how I'm gonna go through the whole second phase without healing, but I do have my entire little kit here. No way! Oh, come on! Fuck! God. Okay, this time I managed to get through my whole first thing without needing to heal, really. So this time I have healing. Wow, those hurt like a motherfucker. I was really hoping that would last longer. What the hell is that? Don't do that. Yeah, I just had to make the first phase last a lot longer and kind of be a lot harder to get through this one. Don't forget about this phase. I mean, not this phase, what that does. Third attempt. Captain Julius was the hardest boss in the whole game. At 6 attempts. It was as if I had been in eternal slumber, unsure if I was alive or dead. The days were filled with nothing but pain. When I awoke, I lay on a black pedestal. I felt a warm touch grace me. The tiny white priestesses were holding my hands. The same priestesses who were made to take on my blight. From nearby, I could barely make out the voices of coven members. The blight transfer rite was about to begin. The priestesses, knowing nothing of their fate, nuzzled up to me. These children would be sacrificed to keep me alive. What was it all for? The time I spent with them was what truly saved me. If I am to pass on a legacy to these children, let it be one of hope, not suffering. But how? How is this happening? Could one white priestess alone
have such power? No. That amulet. You made it whole again. All the fragments. All of the shadows of our history. The unknowable suffering. You're going to bear it all from now on. I see. You came all this way with everyone. Thank you for freeing us all. For freeing me. You accomplished what I couldn't. You were never just a clone of me. You were your own person. Lily. You've grown so much. It's time I should be going. I'll be watching over you. We'll always be together. Oh, god damn, this game was good. This was seriously good.
Looking for a purpose that belongs to me.
This game was amazing.
May the lilies bloom for me.
Man, this was the gold that came out of PlayStation Plus this month.
The lilies speak
God damn.
kissing.
I really liked this game, I really did. It was really fun. It is done. At long last, for each a proper burial. Lily, take heart. You are not alone. The blight may have taken them, but they are still watching over us. And I will never leave your side. Amidst the collapsed world, her words echo out. Thank you for finding me. Ending C, the true ending. Which, I hope it's a true ending, because it would suck if it has to be. I mean, look at the background now. So, yep, see, this is exactly what I think it is. Yep, it's the unblighted form. And with that, I get the platinum trophy. Because that's the collector, and then I get the platinum trophy called End. Blightborn modes. What? Oh my god. Oh, what? Oh. Wow, that's kind of cool. Look at that. We can make Lily look safe and sound again. There's no suffering at all. The boss rush. Oh. I mixed up who Freetia was actually, who Freetia was. I thought Freetia was already one of the smaller white priestesses that died. But she wasn't. Okay, let's go somewhere to discuss the game for a minute. Obviously somewhere in the snow place I would like to be. Let's go to the courtyard. So, actually, the music in whatchamacallit is better. It just when you're in the save room. I'm not saying that this is gonna be any bad, but all right. This game was seriously amazing. I really loved it. I love the whole premise of it. The way the story went, finding it through all of the collectibles was actually pretty good. For once, I actually thought finding the story through its collectibles was good, because learning each bits and pieces of it and finally piecing it all together by the very end of the game, it was so good. It was truthfully very good. I really enjoyed it. The gameplay was very good and fun. I don't think the game was really all too difficult. It was difficult, but like not impossibly difficult, like fucking kick your ass kind of difficult, you know? Like it got hard at sometimes, but I never had to fight a boss more than like, I think Captain Julius again was like 10, 8? I can't quite remember. But I love the story. I mean, to find out that Lily, the one we're playing as, she's not even actually herself. The real Lily was killed already. And you got to see you didn't really get to see how she died, but you could piece together that something came into the room, fucking smacked her up against the wall, and she went the other way. But the White Priestesses were all clones of Fratia. And you could see Fratia in the memory of Garad. And, oh my god, this game was so good. It really was. I really, really liked it. I know there's another Ender game, Ender Magnolia, that is in early access, that is supposed to take place decades after Ender Lilies. And honestly, I might be already being I'm gonna be a little harsh on Ender Magnolia, because, I don't know, there was something about being with Lily and the Umbral Knight that, just that bond that they actually had, even though it's not like there's a lot of dialogue and stuff, it's that you already made this bond here. You already established this kind of beautiful world that's going through its hell. And then now I gotta go play a whole different game in the series where it's like, am I gonna feel a connection between these two characters? And the other thing is that Lily is a baby. Like, she's actually a baby. She can't speak. She doesn't know how. And she had to go through all this constant suffering, which I feel actually can be attributed to the player getting mad as you're progressing through the place. This game was so good. I will definitely look forward to playing Ender Magnolia. Even though we're not gonna have Lily and the Umbral Knight. I hope we see Lily, even though it's supposed to be decades later. You know, I hope we see Lily, maybe some kind of cameo, a hint of something of seeing her. We probably might not, I don't know, but once again, this was a good game. I highly recommend you play it, give it a chance. It's a good fun game. Find the collectibles yourself. It's not that hard. I'm a guy who always goes after a collectible guide when he plays his games. Dude, I actually platinumed this game without needing to look up a guide. I'm actually very proud of myself for that. This game was really good. I highly recommend it. And again, this soundtrack is phenomenal. I cannot wait to hear the soundtrack of Ender Magnolia when it's fully out, not the early release soundtrack. I could listen to it now, but maybe later. I want to listen to it in its full part. But I can't wait for Ender Magnolia. I hope that Zach plays this game and enjoys it just as much as I have. And yeah, once again, this game was great. And now it's back to our originally scheduled program of probably Neptunia being uploaded in place of this being finished now. 'Cause every night I will sing your life.